Hey platform, I'm Sana, and instead of the monthly reads this month, I wanted to introduce you to a new series. Well, you might have seen some of them before, but we have some brand new additions to this collection. This is a series of books that all came out separately, most of them quite a while ago, but what they have in common is that they were all pioneers of fiction for young people. There are some that you might have heard of, but there are also some that might be an entirely new discovery for you. They're all classics with a brand new selection of covers, and most of them discuss really important issues and difficult truths, and that is something that I think makes young adults so great. Alright, so let's talk about these. Number one is The Room on the Roof by Ruskin Bond. This is a coming-of-age novel. It was written when the author was only 17. It is the story of Rusty, who is an Anglo-Indian boy who becomes an orphan and then lives with his English guardians in India. But because he feels really restricted, Rusty runs away to go live with his friends. And what is really interesting is that a lot of this book is based on the author's own experiences. Next up, there is That Was Then, This Is Now by S.E. Hinton, and this is set in the same world as The Outsiders, which is also part of the series and you might have read before. It is the story of two brothers who used to be very close but have now grown apart and have very different interests. It also involves a shocking discovery. Then there is Alana, the Song of the Lioness by Tamora Pierce. This is actually two books in one. This book originally was called Alana, the First Adventure. It came out in 1983, and since then the author has written 25 more books. It is a story of Alana, who wants nothing more than adventure, and her twin brother Tom, who wants to learn magic. And the solution that they find is to switch places and pretend to be each other. So Alana, dressed up as a boy, heads to the castle of King Roald to start her training. There are things to learn, there is evil to defeat, and for all you fantasy lovers out there, this is the one for you. The next one, and I think it's probably the one that I'm most excited for, is Tripods by John Christopher. And I think the only thing you really need to know is the first sentence on the back. Nobody remembers life on Earth before the tripods enslaved it. If you really liked The Fifth Wave or War of the Worlds, this is one to check out. Next up, there is Abomination by Robert Swindells. I think the cover of this is a pretty clear indication of what it's about. It's the story of Martha, who's 12 years old. Her parents are part of a very strict religious group, and Martha has a secret, which is why she's never allowed to bring anyone home. If you watched Room, either the film or you read the book, then this is one to check out. And finally, there's Into Exile by Joan Lingard. Now, this is actually the third in a series. It chronicles the story of a Protestant girl called Sadie and a Catholic boy called Kevin, and the backdrop of this story is the religious divide during the Troubles in Northern Ireland. The author, Joan, grew up in Belfast. I don't want to give away too much information in case you haven't read the first ones yet, but if you would like to get started with this series, the first one is called The 12th Day of July. Alright, so that is the full new set of originals. As you can see, there's lots to pick from. They're out on August 3rd, but of course, we're giving away a full set of these. To enter, all you need to do is leave a comment below, either saying what the first young adult book was that you ever read, or maybe tell us which of these sounded most interesting to you. To enter the giveaway, you have to be in the UK, and there will be more details in the description. And of course, links to all of these books. That is it for now. Of course, don't forget to check out our Pride Book Club videos if you haven't heard about it yet. Links will be in the description, and you can watch the videos in the end screen. The book club is running until the end of August, so plenty of time to get involved. If you want to read any of the 6 books that we've picked, make sure to share your thoughts and pictures on Instagram, Twitter, and on YouTube using the hashtag PrideBookClub. Alright, that is it for now, and we'll see you next week. Happy reading!